Hi guys. So today I'm going to show you how I did my tropical sunset mani here. And I used the blank space, for the background on this to do sort of an ombre kind of a look. So I'll show you, what I did. I used Moira Textures 53 plate, and I used this one right here. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do it on a smaller nail, mainly because it doesn't, fit, and also I had a couple requests so to do it on smaller nails. So I'm using Maniology and Born Pretty, and I'm just going to go ahead and put some I'm doing it on the side, and I'm going to do it probably about halfway, with polish. You don't want to be skimpy with it, because you don't want to get any holes in it if you can help it. And then I'm using the yellow Born Pretty. And I will put everything I use in the bottom, in the box below, information box. So you want to hold your card down almost flat to the table and then scrape. Hopefully you can see that, it covered real good. And then you want to put your stamper down and roll it over. That's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. And then I usually start over on one side of the nail and roll it over. Then you're less likely to have messes in the middle. So like that. And I have some still on here. So I'm going to go ahead, and I don't actually need any of the yellow. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the pink, I think, up here. Let's see, how do I want to do that? Better hurry up before it dries, huh? Okay, so I just did it like that. So it's, not going to be perfect. Doesn't need to be. Now your nail might not have been that long, so you wouldn't have had to do that little piece at the top. But if your nails are bigger or longer, then you may have to do that. You may have to piece it a little bit. So that's pretty thin. So, if you got a little spot missing or something you didn't like perfect, you could do it a second time over it if you wanted to, but I really didn't care that it was blended or not, because you could probably fool with it to get it more blended than that. That's just my background. That's how I did it on these, and that's what we're doing now. So I'm going to go ahead and clean off my stamper, and we're going to go ahead and change plates. We're going to use Summer 03 by Lena. This one right here. And so we're going to use this tree here for the black one. And the white one, we're going to take one from over here. Now, you could just do this whole image if you wanted, depending on how big your nail is. If you wanted more white background trees, you could do that. But I'm going to show exactly how I did this one, which was just one white tree and one black tree. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to use Born Pretty's white for this. I have Maniology's white too, so I use them both. So I'm going to go ahead and do the white tree first. And I didn't put a top coat, over the color. If you want your white tree to stay completely white, you don't want it to go kind of ombre pink and white like mine is, then you might want to put a top coat over your, stamping from your blank space, your base colors first. Okay, so there's our tree. Hopefully you can see it there. And I'm just going to kind of put it up, probably like, towards the middle. I know it's upside down. Sorry about that, but I'm trying to do it upside down. So there's that. And then we're going to do the black one next. And I'm going to use the Maniology Straight Up Black this time. And we're using this image right here. So the second tree right there. And we're going to do that one right now. Okay. And we're going to scrape. And we're going to roll. And then take off, whatever you don't want to use. Okay. there's a little black tree. And I'm going to put that one, let's see, how do I want to put that one? Well, I kind of changed, I kind of changed it around depending on, so I did it that way on this one. On each of my nail, I moved the trees around just a little bit, just to make it a little more interesting. See? So it doesn't look like much, right there, but we're going to go ahead and when we put that little, that top coat, LA Colors, it's kind of fun. It's got those little different colored glitters in it, and that kind of makes it look more festive. So, but first, before I do that, I put a coat of Maniology over the stamping so it wouldn't smear. So I'm going to put a generous coat of that over, and just go down. I go down the center first, and then the side, and there you go. Love this stuff. Save that every time, but I do love it. Okay, so anyway, so that dries actually pretty quick, and so while I let that set there for a minute, I wanted to show you what I did over here. So here's a much bigger nail, and that was the background that I used from the blank space, and of course I had to do it twice to make it long enough to cover. And then I did this with the multiple image, the full image, let's put it that way, the full image for the white trees. Let me put that down a second. So I put the whole image, so there's several of the trees, and I did that in white, and I did that on here, and then just like I did on, we just did, I did the black, single black, a couple of them on here, and then I put that, glittery top coat over. And then here, same thing, I did the full image of the several trees, the full image of that, and then the one black right there. And this is what we just did, which is exactly how I did mine, where it's just isolated one of the white trees and one black tree over it, and then the glitters over that. So we're going to do that real quick. On here, we're going to put the glitter over now. So I'm going to shake it a little bit. And this is LA Colors, and it's number 646, and I will put that in the information box. And so it's got quite a bit of, quite a few glitters in here. So I'm just going to kind of go over it, and, you could, kind of spot it if you want, a little extra glitter wherever you want it. There's the glitters, and then we'll just let that dry, and that's it. If you wanted to, you could put another top coat, if you want to protect it, more after this one. But I didn't on mine. So there you go, Tropical Sunset, and these are the other, variations of this, all from that same, image and plate. Summer 03 Lena's, and then for the background, like this, the blank space background was Moira's 53. So have fun. It's pretty fun to do, actually, and you get better the more you practice with that blank space. So thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Click on the bell icon so that you'll get a notice of my next new tutorial, which will be really, really soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.